Help support your immune system for your next big adventure with IMMUENZA. COVID-19 has been around for over a year now, and with all of us exposed to information coming from many different sources and some being unreliable and not factual. With all of this information around us, it's important that we separate the facts from the myths. So today we chat to Dr. Emile Reid about unraveling COVID-19 myths from facts. And of course, we welcome back Nicole Austin joining me in the studio as the health correspondent. It's always lovely to have you.
It's really great to be here, especially talking about subjects like this, like having a pharmacy background and hearing all of these rumors going around. It's really great to get some clarity.
And Dr. Emile, welcome back. But let's start at the top of this conversation. I mean, is everyone at risk of COVID? Young, old, healthy and unhealthy?
Lisa, Nicole, thank you for having me again. The answer to that question is yes, but not everybody is equal with regards to symptoms and severity. Traditionally, especially from the first wave, we have seen that there is a group of people that are at higher risk, which includes those with advanced age, those with diabetes, hypertension, and also those patients with an increased BMI, meaning that they are overweight. For some other reason, also during the first wave, we noted a lot of patients being admitted to the ICU, of which the majority was males, as opposed to their female counterparts.
Absolutely. Now, Nicole, as a health correspondent, I'm sure you've got questions of your own.
I really do. And Doctor, you know, for us, we see all of these rumors going around about who gets COVID, who's more at a higher risk. And as a pharmacist, people come in all the time and say, you know, what can I do to stop myself getting COVID? And the biggest question, can vitamin and mineral supplements cure COVID-19?
Well, Nicole, unfortunately, none of the vitamins or minerals can cure COVID-19. What they definitely do is to play a massive role in supporting our immune system, especially during stressful times and illness. During the last year, a lot of studies have been conducted that have proven the role of vitamin D, specifically when it comes to prevention and treatment of COVID-19. Vitamin B, vitamin C, zinc, and selenium have all been shown to play a massive role in supporting our immune systems.
Vitamin D, certainly before even COVID-19, there's been a lot of studies out about how that can really assist and aid in so many underlying health conditions. And now to see it become sort of a hero supplement in this time has been incredible, but still not a cure.
Yeah, I love the fact that we are talking about this and we are breaking down some of these myths and untruths, because it's essentially something that is very important and can be the difference here. But then, Doc, if we were to just keep talking about this, we have seen an easing of COVID-19 restrictions and a lot of people are back at the gym, some people are hiking and exercising. So then should we be wearing masks while exercising?
Well, masks have been shown to be one of our biggest weapons, together with physical distancing and sanitization, when it comes to the prevention and transmission of SARS-CoV-2. It is used to protect ourselves and also people around us and our loved ones. We need to remember that masks are not a substitute for social distancing, especially indoors. When one goes outdoors, mask is not necessarily that important. So if you are outside on your own, away from other people, there's no reason to wear a mask. Therefore, if you are running, cycling, exercising on your own, the same applies. If, however, you are inside a gym or outside making use of equipment, the best is to make sure that in between moving from exercise to exercise or between equipment, that you sanitize that specific equipment. But when you're outdoors on your own, running or cycling, no reason to wear a mask.
Absolutely. I'm getting excited just thinking about hiking, being outside, exercising again. I think there were so many things that we lost last year, and now we get to get some of those back, but we need to do so responsibly. So, Doctor, maybe answering one of those myths, does water or swimming not transmit the virus?
Nicole and Palesa, I'm not aware of any scientific reports of virus being spread through water in pools, hot tubs, or even water playgrounds, or other treated aquatic venues. Remember that this virus spreads via droplet spread. So one should make sure, even if you're at the poolside, to stay 2 meters away from people outside your household, especially when speaking, sneezing, or coughing.
Now, one of the last ones that I need to find out from a disease specialist like yourself, Dr. Emile, but also as a pharmacist. Nicole, someone who interacts with customers on a daily basis. Once you've gotten the virus, can you contract it again?
Let's have a doctor answer that.
That is a fantastic question. And because I went through the same COVID-19 experience, a horrible one, obviously all of us were hoping that we will never, ever contract this virus again. Unfortunately, like all other viruses, SARS-CoV-2 is also error-prone, meaning that when it replicates, it can develop mutations. And some of those mutations are extremely significant, especially with regards to how the virus behaves, how it is transmitted, and also with regards to the severity of disease and death as well. We also have clear scientific proof that antibodies developed during, for instance, the first wave of the COVID-19 experience were not protective against the new variant, which blessed us with its presence towards the end of last year. So in short, yes, we can get it again.
Lastly, something that we would all like to know. Is there going to be a third wave?
Unfortunately, the answer is yes, sure. Especially in light of what we know about the virus and also our experiences that we have gathered over the last year. Chances are likely that COVID-19 will be with us for many more years to come, probably becoming an endemic disease like the flu. And as we know, currently there is no perfect treatment for COVID-19, and is the vaccine probably the only option to eradicate this terrible disease.
Yo, Doctor, you have left us with a lot to think about. And of course, I'm glad that we now have a better understanding when it comes to COVID-19, some of those myths and mistruths and what's actually fact.
Absolutely. And I think to get the real expert's opinion and somebody, Dr. Emile Reid, who's actually gone through it himself, to see that he is not apathetic about this. He's really proactive and out there trying to spread the message of prevention and getting South Africa focused on keeping one another safe. Thank you, Dr. Emile Reid.
Bye, Doc.
Bye-bye.
Do you have a survival story? Well, then we want to hear from you. Share your survival story with us, from surviving a failed parachute to escaping a lion attack. We want to hear your stories because IMMUENZA is giving away 5,000 Rand a week for 5 weeks. And all you have to do to enter is to reply to the IMMUENZA competition post on the Afternoon Express Facebook page or our Twitter page and tell us your survival story and, importantly, what protected you using that hashtag IMMUENZA. Competition closes today on the 24th of February 2021 at midnight, and terms and conditions can be found on afternoonexpress.co.za. Help support your immune system for your next big adventure with IMMUENZA.